We are
Welcome
losing.
to another Q&A Monday. Oh my God.
What you guys don't know is in the back end. So on Q&A Monday, we go live on TikTok for 30 minutes. We go live on Instagram for 30 minutes. And then we come live here on Facebook and YouTube for 30 minutes. So it's a little bit of a marathon. And the whole while, our executive director, Jennifer Lopez, better known as Sissy, is our moderator, is on every live, is doing all this stuff.
And she's 2 hours ahead of us,
And
so it's like late at night her time, and she's still moderating.
And on StreamYard, we had the opportunity right before we jump on to talk with
StreamYard
her.
is the platform that we use to go live.
So we were talking with her for just a second before we hit go live. And
I was like, okay, bye. She's like, no, take me off.
Take me off.
Otherwise, she would be live with us. And she's like, no.
Sissy, one of these nights though, not tonight, because we'll prep for it.
Yeah,
you should.
One of these nights we should just like all go on together, and
because everyone is so grateful for
just have fun.
All the stuff that you do.
Yeah,
for all of us. Like she's the one dropping
especially
the links,
us.
Doing the stuff.
Yeah. So
anyway,
welcome back to another Q&A Monday. We have not been live in like 2 weeks because last week I was with Sissy in San Diego because we were having a sisters weekend with us and our other sister Liz for Memorial Day weekend. So we're very excited to be back here to answer your questions.
Get back to our Q&A.
Yeah, and just be with you guys.
Oh, we have one question. Okay. Hi, J&A. Hi, Brad's Turtle. Do you know we have good friends? They're called turtles. Turdies. Wee turdies.
Wee turdies.
I love
Do you
it.
see the turdies?
So I love your handle. I hope you're doing well. My little one has a blocked tear duct. May I ask how we could remove the block? The cat behaviorist said, I will let them answer a question, but I've used their Meow Mist on a soft cloth and cleaned my cat's eyes who tend to get conjunctivitis.
Yes, works fantastic for conjunctivitis and definitely cannot hurt.
Hey, Chris.
It's called Meow Mist Plus, Feline Essential Meow Mist Plus.
It comes in a blue bottle now.
It's in a blue bottle now. This is an older one, but
it still works.
Never gets old. Did you have that? Is your bite still there? You had a bite today?
It is gone. Look.
Yeah,
I
that's
sprayed
how
it on
good
my
this
bite.
stuff is.
My elbow was itching so bad. I was like, where is it?
She came into the bathroom. She was like digging around. I was like,
and it was welted up.
I was like, do you have a bite?
You can't see anything.
Yeah.
It was welted right there.
It was a big one. Yeah, this stuff is amazing. So does it open tear ducts? Not to my knowledge. Yeah. I don't know, right? We offer 365-day money back guarantee. So you can try it out. You'll probably keep it just for yourself. And it's still on sale
for $15.
And it's on sale.
Something.
So you'll probably end up keeping it for yourself anyway, because there's so many things that you can use it for. However, it will not hurt to try, but I don't know that it would open a tear duct. I really don't. Warm compresses, maybe. Who are we? Why are we holding?
Marilyn Bickle is in the house.
Marilyn Bickle?
She said, hey, ladies, DCO. For those of you guys that don't know, DCO stands for Do Carry On. Do Carry On. I love you so much, Marilyn. Jack says
Marilyn.
hi.
I'm so glad you joined us live.
He's out in the catio.
Jack,
come say hi to Marilyn.
Marilyn's here. He'll come
Isn't
in.
he in love? Yeah.
He'll come in. Once he hears your
cat
name.
behaviors. I just used it on my daughter's spider bite. Yeah, I gotta say for bites, it is one of the best
burns,
things. Meow Mist.
Burns. Oh my God. I wish we would
have done
would do before and afters. I can't tell you how many times that we have had these tremendous results, but we just instinctively use it. We don't think about telling other people about it, especially because it's Meow Mist. So it's technically supposed to be for cats, but you use it for yourself a lot more than you do for your cats. Unless you have dogs. If you have dogs, you're going to use it a lot for your dogs. Yeah, but yeah, so just the other day,
Daniel.
we were at she reached into the oven, she burnt herself. It was like one of those, it looked yellow and orange.
Oh, you could smell the burned skin. I rubbed my thumb up against the broiler burner. Yeah. And it was just like,
and she was like, we were drinking a little bit. So she was like, and I was like, Meow Mist. And we immediately put it on there. I am not shitting you. It was 30 minutes later.
In contrast,
maybe
we're at Women's Group.
Later? 15? I don't know what it was. She was like, look.
The week after that, I burned my finger. I hit just the tiny little, I'm not flicking anyone off. Like if you can see it.
You are.
Can you see on
You
my
can
finger
still
right
kind of
there?
sing it. See it.
Right?
Sing it.
This is 3 weeks ago. I hit just the rack for a minute. It burned, it bubbled up, it hurt for a long time.
We were not at home. We had no Meow Mist.
And this thing scarred over, like people asking me what happened to your finger. It was terrible. Anyway, hold on. Wait.
Once she got
here.
home, she started
Ready?
putting it, well, not
Yeah.
that night, but
no,
like
it wasn't that night.
day or two later, she started putting it on. It started healing again. So it works. It works best if you do it immediately. And it feels best.
Chris, I have a new addition to my fur family. Unfortunately, not Garfield. Had to help my friend with a semi-feral. I will send you a picture. I cannot wait.
Yes, please.
And the most handsome.
Mr. Milligan.
Mr. Milligan. Oh, are you coming to say hi to Mr. Milligan? Said, good evening, oh ladies of immaculate charm.
Is that our new name?
I don't know how Mary would feel about that. I bet you she got a giggle out of that one. I bet you she did get a giggle out of that one.
Immaculate charm.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
I love you so much.
Hi, baby.
Happy Monday. I used it on a surgery incision and it healed much faster.
Yes.
Surgeon was impressed. Yeah.
With this girl too, she had a reaction. So when she got spayed,
her body rejected the sutures.
Her body rejected. She was like 1 in 500 or something cats like have this issue, is what they said. And she had that issue, and we Meow Misted the crap out of it, and
she was good.
She was
good. So good.
Yes, she's so good.
Marie McDonald, it works so fast. You forget to get pictures. Oh, Marie.
Correct.
I love you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your testimony with your little man.
Oh my
Antonio's
gosh,
raw
Marie,
spot gone in 24 hours. Now using it on myself. Small rash. I love it. You were like, I can't wait. I can wait until I give myself a boo-boo. But I can't wait to use it on myself.
I don't want to give myself a boo-boo, but I can't wait to.
What's funny is
have
Meow
this
Mist
as an option.
Meow Mist is one of our. It's such an incredible product, but we don't sell a lot of it. We have it on sale right now.
Oh, it's
just
our
because cats have so much fur.
What we use,
you don't necessarily. You don't necessarily. If you feel a boo-boo, it's hard to even find it again. Right?
Jack is a different story.
Yeah, Jack.
And I will say that today yesterday he got into a fight with this one, and
with his sister.
With his sister, it's always her. It's always the two of them. That no, sometimes he fights.
Sometimes Friday.
Yeah, he likes to fight the girls.
He just gets too ramped up. It's not that he wants to fight.
He's actually just like playing, but then they fight, and then it turns into instinct, and then it's but he got some boo boos. Like that dude's strong. He is the strongest.
He uses his face as a brake.
But this
dude runs around the house with reckless abandon, and then literally just
he will face plant into something.
So he's got a big rash, like a big.
He's
Marie,
like the forever toddler.
He has like a big
he has a boo boo,
a raspberry right by his ear.
When we saw it today,
his sister got his ear. We just ripped it open.
I took a picture.
Yep.
We put on the Meow Mist with a tissue. We soaked it with Meow Mist, but it was like blood on the that's how he's nuts. But he's literally like a little boy that you're just of course they're gonna have bruises. Of course they're gonna have he's like that.
Sissy, Jennifer Lopez already left a link, but Valerie asked, hey gals, from Cleocatra and her mom Valerie. Hey Cleo. Cleo and I will be making a move to Texas on Sunday. I've been letting her get into the car in the garage on her own, and she explores the crate, plays with a few toys I have hanging out in her crate, plus her catnip toy I got from you, the kitty Krognick pillow.
Oh my gosh! Wait, guys, we've got
today. Wait for it.
So
wait. She naps in the car, hoping, and naps in the car, and comes in the house when ready to. Do you have any advice how to make it easy on her? And Sissy just sent you the link from a great blog that 15 tips on moving, and this is from our Linz, who moved from New Jersey to
Vegas to work with us
with her 2 cats. Incredible tips. So it will be very, very helpful because there's a lot that goes into it, not all that we can go into right now. But yes, wait for it on the kitty crack knit pillows. You
on
guys.
the kitty crack knit pillows, guys. We
Our
just got
babies
some
just
like
got some-
prototypes today. So we're just, I mean, it's the kitty crack knit pillow, right? But
it's a special one.
This one is a special one that we will be launching at CatCon in Pasadena, California this year.
2 months.
First
2
week,
months.
first weekend of August, like the second
Oh my
and
God, I gotta
third, or
get
the
a
third and fourth, or the first and second, one of those, whatever, the first weekend of August. We're going to be launching them at CatCon, and it is the 10-year anniversary edition. So it is a special edition. It will only be this one time.
Let's just say that our cats are
We will
huge
be
fans.
selling it on our website as well after that, for the rest of the year, and then it will be
until
it's sold out,
Yeah.
and then that's it. But we will be.
But we're getting a
launching
bunch, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
And shout out to Shen and Sam.
It's
who
really cool.
Make this incredible pillow. They customized it for us. They make our kitty crack knit pillows. Jamie is just an incredible woman.
Hand makes each one of them.
Hand makes each one. So
Like,
organic catnip, silver vine. Liz Mario, how does the cat calming work? My cat calm work. My cat has been over grooming. So I would first want to make sure that there's no kind of skin issues going on. If it's an anxiety thing, Cat Calm is a game changer.
So Cat Calm.
It's
Cat
not,
Calm, Feline Essential Cat Calm, for those of you guys that don't know, it's a mixture of 80 different herbs, 21
Sissy's
minerals,
already
and
answered.
7 exotic plant extracts, right? So it's a very herbal remedy. It differs from most calming remedies, right?
Yeah.
Because like a
it's not a
CBD
sedative.
or like a gabapentin, or it's not a sedative, right? Or a Prozac or a
Kitty Prozac.
Xanax, like any of those things, like they're more sedative. They're basically many of those most of those, if not all of those chemical drugs are going to kind of make your cat a shell of their former self, right? Like that's what we hear
They
so
just
much.
kinda
Is
sit
like
there
my
like-
cat's no longer like I have them on this. They're no longer over grooming, or they're no longer
Their
having these
behavior
issues.
changes.
But now they're just not the same
They're drugged
cat.
out.
Right.
They're drugged
This
out.
is different, very different from that. In fact, cats that we have, like in our own experience here in this house, even cats that were super anxious and like hiding will become more playful and excited, right? Cats that are super aggressive will just be a bit more calm, right? When we leave and go out of town, our cats get a lot of this. And now we're
And we
starting
do
to
it
give this to them
proactively.
regularly for the urinary issues as well.
Yeah.
I got to get better about that. I think I'm only giving it to them once a day. We have to give it to them twice a day. Anyway, it just helps to take that edge off, right? So it's not sedating them, and it's not making them think like it's just taking that edge off, right? Like thank you. Which is exactly what I think all of us want for our kitties, is not for them to be someone
Not
else,
drugged up.
but
I love
for
that
them to be.
Jennifer Lopez, our sissy, basically already answered and said, Liz, our cat calm is an all natural product with calming properties from herbs and exotic plants to just take the edge off. It doesn't sedate them.
Oh.
Just helps them be more
There
comfortable.
you go.
Thank you,
We just
sissy.
repeat the same
You
thing.
answered that so
We
well.
are one and the same.
Mr. Milligan said cat
Also
con?
born from the same
Yeah, I
parents.
think I've heard of that. You guys going? I have the most monstrous and
I
awkward
keep forgetting that you're going to
waiting
be
for
there
you.
until you say it, and then I get this overwhelmingly
I'm so excited to finally meet you. And a little blast from the past. Marco.
Marco.
We just hung out with Michael and Romero on Saturday night.
Yes, we did.
A friendly hello to you, handsome.
And
I
a
hope you're
friendly
doing-
hello.
I hope you're
to
doing.
you.
And Faith Davis, Faith and Lola in the house. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's your names, Faith and Lola. It just makes my heart happy every time. Every time I see your name, every time you order, every time I think about Faith and Lola.
Me too.
I love you so much.
Amber said Cat Calm has reduced the anxiety for Cricket and made it so you can truly see her real personality and not her anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really feel
That's
like,
how it really worked for Pooh Bear too.
Oh, it was
specifically.
incredible.
Yeah.
It was such a game changer. Look at Friday giving us love eyes. Baby girl. She might need a little more right now too. We've been doing We've been doing a lot of cleaning. With this weekend has been a lot of change in our house.
It's fun when you have one day off and
you guys will get a kick out of
happy.
this. Faith, I love you so much. Love you guys. I don't know if you were around in 2019 when our house broke.
Oh, another
and
fun
we had to
update.
get our roof redone, and we picked the lowest bid because we're broke.
We were broke.
And turns out the roof they put on was
not the right thing.
Was not what they were supposed to do. So we have all these watermarks coming through our ceiling from 2019. The roof was supposed to be good for, like a roof, like it should have been good. So
our first one was good for 30 years.
So we have to get it redone. Today, I kind of feel like it was a universe thing, a God thing. The roofers were supposed to come and start redoing our roof today. Marilyn, you remember. Chris, you remember. They were supposed to come start doing our roof today.
So
which
we
is
have
very
new
loud.
roofers that are going to replace and fix. We have to do the whole thing
this
again.
Morning, and they were calling for rain. So at 6:30 this morning, they said, "Hey, we're not going to show up today." And I was kind of like, "Thank you," because this weekend has been a lot of
change.
And let's let the babies just enjoy a frantic Monday.
Yeah.
Right?
Just another manic
So they'll be here tomorrow.
Monday.
Wish us luck. Marilyn said, Liz, I've been giving one of my cats CatCom for a few years. The only thing I had to do is divide the recommended dose in half in the AM, the other half in the PM. Marilyn, I love you so much. That is a really great point and reminder, especially if you have, when it comes to natural supplements, especially if you're like, oh, recommended dose, let's do this. And your cat's like, I'm not eating it. Well, there goes your recommended dose and a meal, right? You're wasting. Yeah. So if you know you've got a finicky kitty, right? Start with a whisper dose. Start with a couple drops. See how they do. The point is to
spread it out.
The point is to get them used to it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marilyn, for that reminder. I hope so. Thank you for mentioning the names of the product. I came in late. I have a cat client that gets nervous when his parents leave. Throws up occasionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay throws up occasionally when she gets really nervous. She does. Sissy's in the back end. She knows. When Jay gets really high anxiety, she will gag. I feel like it gives me more compassion for cats. And sometimes actually throw up.
Vomit.
Oh, it reminds me of that trip we took to.
Stop. Why? Why are you even trying to go back to that?
I'm just saying,
like seriously.
Anxiety can have such a physical effect on us. And
it does. It does. I mean, it's the number one cause of disease in humans and in our animals. Yeah. So keeping our cat's anxiety is under control is so important. We're actually recording a podcast on Friday with Scott Colby.
I'm so
very excited about this podcast. We'll share it. We're recording
as soon as it goes live. It's a recorded podcast. As soon as it goes live,
we will share it, which will probably just be in a couple of weeks or something. But we will share it with you guys too. And he asked us what subject we wanted to talk about, and we said stress because it is so important. It's so important
and
to
what
understand
stresses out our cats is
and what the signs of stress, like the things that we see, like when you have a stressed out human in front of you. Most people in my vicinity that like spend any kind of time with me, like they know. Right? Like I don't have to say I'm stressed out. Sissy, I don't really say I'm stressed out a lot. Sissy. Right? There she goes. There we go. Right? Like I don't have to
Sissy
say it out
Jay's
loud.
Big sister, so she knows.
And she's been with me my whole life. So she's known all of it. But it's like I am a high anxiety person. And I think I keep it under control. I think I actually kind of like the level of productivity that I have when I'm stressed. Sometimes I don't.
No.
Sometimes I'm alone.
Sometimes I'm not. Come on, shout it if you know the cat that did that. Cat Beaver said, anxiety takes a toll physically and mentally. It shortens our lives.
Yeah. There's there's so much science behind this too.
And thank you, Hope, for this comment, because I feel like when we think about our cats, it's like you don't know when they're stressed. Cats are stoic. They won't let you know when they're sick. They won't let you know when they're stressed. What we see is behavior that's like weird or destructive or an aggressive cat, or that's stress, you guys. So when we can better understand what stress looks like for our cats, or throwing up when their owners leave, right? Like
I throw up when my owner leaves.
What?
Continue.
That's actually not a thing. She doesn't have an owner. So I think that it's really important
I like
for
to
us
hear
to
that.
better understand how our cats may show their stress is really helpful, because it does take a toll physically and mentally, and it can and will shorten our lives. Stephanie said, I need to review the cat calm. My kitty is doing great. 4 drops a day.
Oh,
She is now the
wow.
cat that I always knew was under the anxiety.
See, it's so interesting.
amazing.
And this is what I want to say
No
about
bad side
all
effects.
supplements across
I
the
love
board, right?
Angel.
Like
Angel.
for those of us that are, especially for those of us that are like serious novices, right? Like we work with a scientist.
Serious what?
Novices, but like we work with a scientist. And so we get this like, okay, this is the dosage that generally will be good for most cats.
Yes.
It's not the same. It's not the same for every cat, right? So like
Play
Pooh
with
Bear
the dose.
needed double, triple doses at
I
first.
think
And
he
then
got 3 droppers a day.
yeah, like a lot. Like he needed a whole lot more.
Nice.
Some people like you, Stephanie, right? Like saying this, like 4 drops is like half of the recommended dosage per day.
Yes.
And that's all it takes. 1, that saves money, which is awesome. 2, you get less finicky issues. But when it comes to like natural remedies, we have to figure out what the body needs, right? You can give a dosage. You have to give a dosage because it's just like the law, right? That you do that on the.
It's the law.
It's the law, so you have to do that.
What are you, the water
But
district? Only
if you don't live in Las Vegas,
Vegas,
you don't know what that means.
Sorry.
But I'm like,
but this is a great reminder to start with a whisper dose. If you're starting something that you know is going to be
and
beneficial.
play with the dosages.
And play around with it. And if you
what
find
works best for your cat?
Stephanie, thank you for this. If you find that 4 drops a day, I mean, Pooh Bear got literally like a tablespoon a day.
Not
which
that
is
much, but a lot.
Over the course of a day. He was a big boy though, too. He was a big boy. He was 20-some pounds when he came to us. 27 pounds when he came to
26.
us.
Yeah.
26 point. But play around with it. And start, if you have a finicky kitty, just start with a whisper dose and you can move up to an effective dosage. Listen, one of my cats occasionally eats grass from
the outdoor
and then vomits grass minutes later.
Out.
Pink color with it too. Is that normal?
So here's the thing. So when it comes to eating grass is it actually has so many beneficial and digestive benefits. Not using my words well. For our kitties, right? In the wild, when they're outside, they're going to eat bugs, they're going to eat mice, they're going to eat all the different things, and grass is going to be one of them. Grass really helps with their digestive system.
We have
sometimes,
here,
especially cats that like don't normally eat grass, but you offer it to them, they will eat grass in order to regurgitate whatever's in their system that needs to get up, right? So it's actually really helpful that they do that. However, when it comes to if you don't have organic grass, if they're eating your neighbor's grass that is full of pesticides and herbicides and things like that, then they could actually be having a reaction to said glyphosates and
what's in the outdoor grass
and the chemicals that we spray our lawns with, right? That is not the same thing as feeding them organic grass. We use pet greens. Our cats are indoors. They do have a catio. There's no grass out there.
I do want to get them
but we have pet greens around the house for them, which is organic cat grass. And our cats don't throw up.
Be clear
for
that
the
it says
most part,
organic on it. You guys, we went to
USDA organic.
We went to Whole Foods and they have this big organic section and they have wheatgrass there. And we're like, oh, let's get some cat grass.
Turns out it's not.
Turns out it's under the organic sign, but it did not say organic on the actual container. That is really important for our cats.
Yeah.
So just be clear. Judith asked, did you do the reverse brushing, Jay? How did it go? Why am I blanking on this?
We talked about that a couple weeks ago. And I haven't done that again.
Oh, for the babies?
Yes. But we need to do that again.
I did it on Jack.
Did you?
Yes.
Adrian did.
And it went really well.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Also, I feel like this one, Miss
She
Madison
needs
would
some
be
refrigeration.
great on that. I also
She
think
doesn't
that,
like the brush as much as Jack did.
no, but if we took the flea comb
Yeah.
and went backwards, like, so for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, see, she doesn't like it.
She's like, stop that. You're messing
I'll
it up.
fix it. I'll fix it. So if you guys have, like, you get a $1 flea comb,
It might be
brushing your
$1.50
cat's
now.
hair, especially at this time where we're changing seasons, brushing your cat's hair backwards, right? So like this instead of like this, right? We usually brush our cats like
areas,
this, but
like
in small
not
areas
like
at a
the whole
time.
thing.
We're
You
helping to
see-
get rid of that undercoat, right? We help. Oh, she does like. Oh no. Okay. I'll go back. So you brush it backwards, and it really helps to. I get you, right? So it really helps, and that's just my fingernails. I do have long fingernails right now, but it helps to get out that undercoat, but it also helps to release toxins from their skin, from their hair follicles, which is like basically free. If you have a comb, you could use your own comb too, right? Like it's a cheap way to help detoxify your cat, and so easy, and most of them love it. Like, especially if you just do it in small doses, right? Like you just watched her like twice be like.
I know we're already over time, but I want to end on this comment from the incredible Mr. Rob Milligan, who lost his tiger. It was last week. Has it been going on 2 weeks almost? It's all running together. He said, Tiger is resting on the mantle now next to mom. His mom passed away. I hope Pooh, Smokey, Namaste, Roman, these are cats in our VIP group, and all the other departed are in equally good company.
They are.
The leftover freeloader, he calls his cats freeloaders because they all are they not? Is doing well and only seems to be concerned with getting fed every 10 seconds. Super vocal about it.
No big deal.
Cat calm for him. No other behavioral oddities to mention. I love you so much, Mr. Milligan. You. But it's Mickey, right? Mickey is the leftover freeloader.
Yes, Mickey.
Seems relatively unfazed by losing Tiger. It's like, where's my food? He's just extra hungry now.
Yeah, he knows.
Extra hungry.
And that's most likely why he's asking for food every 10 seconds.
Oh,
we all grieve differently. Some of us eat. Some of us cry. Some of us work. Some of us play. Some of us, we all grieve differently.
Chris, how did you not know we don't have a VIP group? Oh my God, shoot us a DM. It's all over our website.
Really?
Let's go.
Really?
Sandy Cat asked any cat wheel training tips. So cat wheel training tips are
go to
couple things. What?
One Fast Cat.
There's a lot there.
Yeah,
but
go to One
you
Fast
can use
Cat.
a laser toy. You can use catnip. You can. This girl loves it if you just like start moving.
She's like,
the wheel
I heard you talk
her.
about the wheel, and so I'm looking at it.
She's a little cheetah.
I could go do that right now.
Are you gonna go run?
She might just go do that right now.
Oh my God, are you gonna go run?
Are you gonna go run? Are you a cheetah? Is that her? That's her job. She's a cheetah.
Are you going to be a cheetah?
Are you running cheetah?
She is totally thinking about it right. So positive affirmation too. Anytime our cats do anything that is like good for them, good for us, good, like positive affirmation, they totally get that energy.
And then also laser pointers and wand toys
can really help in the training of it for them to get comfortable with it.
But One Fast Cat has all kinds of great information there. All right.
Happy Monday, you guys.
Happy Monday. We will see you guys. Hey, listen, on Wednesday, we've got huge things happening. So Wednesday is National Hug Your Cat Day. Hello. So we're going live right here on Facebook and YouTube at 3 p.m. Pacific time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern with our great friends who have just adopted new kittens at Innovative Pet Lab. And we're going to be talking all things cats. And
when, so don't when to and when not to hug your cat. Mr. Milligan.
And thank you, Rob, for 200 stars from Mission Meow.
I love you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. And then at 5 p.m., we're actually going to go live. We talked about this 2 weeks ago.
It's the podcast that we have so much feedback about.
Oh my God, it's going to be
all the lies that we believed about our cats until we knew better.
Yes.
And we probably can't cover all of them, but we're going to cover top.
We're going to cover a lot of them, which you guys will be hopefully familiar with, or maybe you're not. And then, we can all learn together. Like, this is what it's all about. So
I love
join
Marilyn
us
said
on Wednesday. Just clear your schedule, take off work,
Yeah.
Like stay at
It's
home with your
5 p.m.
cat day.
Pacific time, so maybe you don't
Do
have
that.
to take off.
Yes. We love you guys so much.
We love
Happy
you.
Monday.
Love you, Marilyn.
And we will see you very soon.
Good night,
Bye,
you
guys.
guys. Come see us on Wednesday.